Hi TJ, this is Michael from BetterTOEFLScores.com. Hope you're having a great day. And I'm going to give you a score on the writing practice test that you sent me yesterday. This is my free TOEFL writing practice test evaluation. And let's take a look. So I read it here, and I think overall you have pretty good control of your grammar. You especially you're showing me that you understand how to use a semicolon to connect those closely related independent clauses. So that's good. You have a complete accurate response explaining the most important points in the reading passage and connecting those points with the most important ones in the listening passage. So the integrated aspects of the writing are pretty good. So I think, and I also like how you're using transition words in the different paragraphs to show the contrast between the listening and the reading passage. Okay, so you had a couple of problems, just some minor problems with verb tenses. For example, you have because this plant spread too fast and ended up killing other native plants. So spread is an irregular verb that doesn't really take the ed affix. In addition, in the next paragraph, you have genetically diverse. But I think when you're using this as an adjective, I think that's kind of what you're doing here. I would just say genetically diverse without the D there. So every now and then you might not have total control over your word forms. I mean, that's a minor problem, but overall it's pretty good. Okay, so the only thing that I'm worried about a little bit is when I look at the grammar check. I'm going to get your grade level right now. I think you can do a little bit better with that. See if I can show you what I'm talking about here. You see this? Okay, so you see where it says here the Flesh Kincaid grade level, you're 10.5, so you're not quite college level yet. But your sentences or words per sentence are fine, 38.2. So you definitely have a lot of longer sentences in there, which is academic writing. I think your characters, your vocabulary is a little bit basic. So that's the area that's slightly lowering, I think, your overall writing level, according to Microsoft Word. Now the question is, what score would you get according to the IBT rubrics that ETS uses to grade this? Right, so that's what we want to take a look at next. I'm pretty confident I think you're pretty close to the 4 area. I'm going to give you a 3.75 out of 5, 24 points out of 30 on this. So I think because of your organization, your development, and your overall level of polish, I think you're definitely moving in the right direction. So to get a bit higher, you want to raise your vocabulary level a little bit more, and then avoid any of those minor word form errors that you're having. So I'm going to put you at 375 or 24 points out of 30 on this practice test.